What's going on? Welcome to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be going over how you can price your SMMA services so that you can get maximum profit and your clients will sign up with you right away. Let's get into the video. What's going on, everybody? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. First things first, before we get into anything, make sure you dislike, unsubscribe, and don't turn on your post notifications for the YouTube algorithm. It helps a lot. I appreciate it. So, welcome back. If you're returning, I appreciate you watching the videos. If you're new, like I said, make sure you unsubscribe. It helps a lot. And in today's video, like you said in the intro, we're going to be going over how to price your SMMA services so that you guys can get maximum profit and hopefully have your clients sign up with you right away. So before I go over how to actually price your services and all that fun stuff and how to get clients to pay you $50,000 a month, I'm going to go over the mistakes that I made, and I'm sure that a lot of other agency owners made when they're trying to price their services at the start. So the number one thing is don't chase the bag. So don't charge, $399, $500, $799 a month or whatever, maybe. Don't charge anything low like that forever and just take on a bunch of clients just because you want cash in the bank. One thing that you will learn is that a $300 a month client and a $2,500 a month client, the $300 a month client will want just as much, if not more, than the $2,500 a month client. And it's just not worth it for the amount that you're getting paid and the amount of headaches that a low ticket client like that will be causing you. Now, at the start, when you're trying to get your first client and you don't have any case studies, no ad examples, you don't have any experience, I would take the $500 a month client so you can get that experience, build some case studies, get some ad examples, and it will just help you get that many more clients. So that's the number one mistake to not make when pricing your packages. Now that we covered making the biggest mistake and what you don't want to do, and yes, that is the biggest mistake actually, is chasing the bag and just trying to get as many clients as you can for $300 a month, and then you can't fulfill the service because you have so many clients and they're asking so much. But now that we covered that, we're going to actually go into how to start pricing your packages. So first things first, you want to figure out if you're saving a business owner or business time, or if you're providing value and getting them results. So what I mean by this is, if you're providing value and getting them results, that's going to be more social media advertising and bringing them leads. If you're saving them time, that's going to be actually doing social media management, content creation, graphic designing, and all of that fun stuff, coming up with a social media strategy. So you're going to want to figure this out because obviously it's going to come into play when you're building certain packages. So now that you've figured out if you're going to be saving the business owner time or bringing them results and value, we're going to actually get into the pricing. So what every package is going to have is a fixed monthly recurring retainer. So what this is, well, it can vary from $500 a month all the way up to $10,000, or I don't think it's going to go much higher than that because I don't think anyone would pay it. But what this is just a monthly fee that the agency is guaranteed to pay every single month. So for instance, ours for real estate is $800 a month. That's our fixed monthly recurring retainer. So how are you going to go about actually figuring out this monthly recurring revenue or fixed monthly recurring retainer? Is you have to figure out how much you're actually spending in order to fulfill the service for your client. So if you're paying an in-house ad specialist, a content creator, a professional photographer to get the content, or whatever you're doing, you have to figure out how much you're actually spending in order to fulfill the service. After you do that, you're going to actually want to figure out how much time your team, including you, are spending on one client. From there, you can price accordingly to, how much it's actually costing you to fulfill the service for the client. So you want it to be over there. You want it to be over that price. That's what you know for sure. And from that, once you figure out how much time you're spending, you want to price to what you think your time is worth and how much money you're actually looking to make off the fixed monthly recurring retainer. After you're doing that, you can kind of just do your own market research, DM or contact some digital marketing agency owners, and just you can get on a call with them or speak with them via DM and ask them how much they're charging for their fixed monthly recurring retainer, what they're doing, what services they offer, and just talk with some other agency owners and kind of figure out the market and learn more about how to price your services. Now, obviously this fixed monthly recurring retainer is going to vary depending on the service that you're offering. If you're offering social media advertising compared to social media management, obviously the social media advertising retainer is going to be a lot higher than the social media management because it costs a lot more to fulfill that service and also takes a lot more time to fulfill that service. So keep that in mind when you're figuring out for each service or whatever service you want to offer. So kind of taking a step backwards and going back to what I said at the start about making a mistake. When you're starting out,
don't be greedy and don't don't be greedy.
Basically the exact opposite of what I said at the start. Instead of, charging $300 and getting a bunch of clients and chasing the money, you're still chasing the money, but instead of getting a bunch of clients for $300 a month, you're going to charge or try to find a client that you're going to charge $5,000 a month or something ridiculous when you're starting. Even though that sounds like it would be impossible to do, people definitely do it, or you don't do it and you just keep trying to do it. So don't even try to do it, because you're not going to be able to provide $5,000 worth of value to a client unless you do this for 2 years, don't get any clients, and you just become, I don't even think you could become an expert with no clients, because that wouldn't even make any sense. You wouldn't have any experience. So basically what I'm saying is don't be greedy. Don't charge $5,000 a month or even try to get clients for $5,000 a month. Get that first client for somewhere in the middle, $700, or you can even get your first client for $300 a month. Just to get experience, build some case studies, get some ad examples. But as you progress, obviously your price is going to change from when you first start to when you're 2 years in. So don't make that mistake. So furthermore, I'm sure you're probably wondering, Carter, how do you get that $50,000 a month, that $20,000, or even that $5,000 to $10,000 a month client? How do you get someone to pay you that? So this is where the actual results comes into play. So on top of your fixed monthly recurring revenue, you're gonna have something where you can charge a performance bonus. So this is for if you're in the real estate niche. This works for most niches, e-commerce, info products, stuff like that. But we're a real estate specialist. We specialize in real estate. So what we have is called a performance bonus. So it's basically a pay per lead. So when we bring one of our real estate agents, now these numbers are made up, I don't know if they're correct, don't harass me in the comments about it. When we bring a real estate agent, a lead that is looking to buy a house, per se, this lead buys a $10 million home, and the real estate agent takes home a $10,000 commission from that. We get 10% of the real estate's commission. So if a real estate agent brought home $10,000, we would get $1,000 from basically that lead. So now you can see where there's opportunity to make a lot of money and also make your client a lot of money, which is why they would have no problem with doing a performance bonus, because what our saying is, we make money when we make you money. So if we bring them, 5 homes and they get $50,000 in commission that month, we'd get an extra $5,000 for that one client. So now you can see if you have a bunch of clients and you're getting them results, that's how you make that much more on top of every client. So hopefully this helped you guys out on figuring how to actually price your SMMA services. Before you go, make sure you dislike, unsubscribe, and don't turn on your post notifications for the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.